game. He wrestled with him because he wanted to prove that his Russian Sambo was better than that guy's jiu-jitsu, whatever. It's almost like, was there a bigger picture in the head? Like, she wants to fight this person standing up and beat her at her own game?
Yeah, well, I don't think that definitely should, that should not, even in hindsight, seeing what happened, it's obvious, but even before that, no, she should have got back on the winning track.
Right, of course.
You know what I mean? We're talking about me, 36, at the end of my career.
No, but do you think that's what she did? I'm saying.
Oh no, I don't think so. I just think that she's not. I feel that they're probably like they wanted her to maybe punch into the clinch or whatever, possibly.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'd love to see if there was sparring, a lot of feet to floor sparring, because that's what I think is not going on. I think it's more of approaching it like basically a boxing match or kickboxing. I mean, if you hear what he's saying, it could be like this. We have some quotes of Edmond in the corner of what he's saying, like make her miss, make her miss, make her miss. She'll fade, be patient. I think, pick your moments. These aren't, if she's sparring the right way, these aren't bad things. So it's hard to really, determine, like, it's hard to see what exactly he's saying here. Like, is he saying it because make her move and then come back with some strikes? Or I see that cheek lifting up, and I heard what you did before.
Oh, no, I'm not
you're going again?
No,
you can.
No. I'm
Be
thinking
comfortable.
as you're
So it's like,
this.
I'm reading this, and then even there, he's like, hands up, catcher, please, head movement, good jab, move. Was there move, clinch. He's yelling like to clinch. But my thing is, there has to be level changes. There has to be different ways of getting A to B than just punching your way in, And there's things available to her to add into the arsenal that could definitely play back to her strengths.
She tried to grab. I think she got a hold of her once. She got a hold of Amanda once, and Amanda shook her pretty easily.
Yeah,
she was dazed. I think
she was.
Yeah.
Wow, she got really that. Seeing her collapse against the. Yeah. She just looked stunned. She reminded me of when she reminded me of Alvarez and that lost look. Like when you saw Dominic Cruz get hit, he didn't look lost. Like he got knocked down and he was bleeding, but he didn't look lost. He looked like he was still completely mentally in that fight, and he didn't look like it shook him out of wherever he was supposed to be. Alvarez looked like he got shook, and she looked like she got shook.
Well, hopefully, she and again, I'm not. Listen, Dana did say something that was interesting also. I saw a thing with Dana post-fight, and he said, everybody's talking about her coach, Edmond, and, not for nothing. Nobody's bitching about the guy when she's killing everybody for 2 years. You know what I mean? Or whatever. And that's true. I agree with him there. And, Ronda's a loyal person. I'm not even saying just get away from the guy. I'm not saying that. But maybe you could bring somebody in. You could add stuff to it. You don't have to be if you feel like you're being disloyal. I know what that's like. I've been with Longo and Enzo all my career, through ups and downs, and I was able to change with them, But
are you also? I do think though, if she's the only big name that is at that is training with him, that she's just got to go somewhere with his other people. Because if I notice it, and I know as little as I do about actually fighting in the ring, I've never been in the. If I notice it, then it's noticeable.
Well, listen, let's see.
Am I right or wrong, Chris?
It couldn't be more right.
Thank you.
Well, listen, I agree with everything. Let's see what happens with it. Now, before we get out, I also want to...
I did want to talk about one other thing, too.
Yeah, all right, but before I forget, Nico Price defeated Brandon Thatch. And that was round 1 with 30 seconds left. And, I'm big on jiu-jitsu, guys.
Yes, you are.
But listen, this was this guy's first time in the UFC. Is that correct? Yes. Yeah. I always got to check because I just make sure so many fights I get mixed up. Yeah. But it was his first fight. And Brandon Thatch is a tough dude. Very tough dude. He's struggling in there sometimes where he's not. What is his record, Brandon Thatch, in there?
I can look it up right now. It's interesting though because he chose to go to the ground with Price, which is weird because Thatch you would think would want to stay up and
Is that what he did? Did he look to take him down? What did he do? I got to see that again.
I forget, but I know that he initiated going to the ground.
And that is interesting because he's a tall, rangy guy, and he's really good with the strikes, with his kickboxing. And but this guy Nico, man, he didn't have any first time jitters. He went in there and he fucking attacked him. And I like what I saw out of him. That was fun. Yeah. That was a fun fight. And that was a beautiful head and arm choke. Oh, I love that. And the way he was setting that up, the way he was putting that on, you could tell that's not the first guy he strangled with that.
He's 11-5, Brandon Thatch, by the way, but he's been tapped 4 straight fights now.
Hey, so. He's got to come down to SarahBJJ.com.
I think we would be very negligent.
Talk to me.
If we did not bid a very fond farewell
Oh,
to
my
Mike
good friend.
Goldberg.
Oh, Goldie, I'm going to miss him.
I had no idea. I'd heard rumors that he was leaving. I didn't realize this was his last broadcast.
Yeah.
His son went on social media and kind of blasted the UFC for not doing a big send-off.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know any of the details, so I'm purely guessing. That might have been Mike's decision. They might have said to him, do you and Joe want to say something at the end?
Yeah.
And Mike might have said no. So I just don't know enough about that. I have no idea why he left. I don't know if he was fired or if he quit. He might just want to leave. He's doing 20 years. I just don't know. And I don't know Mike well, so...
Yeah.
But I loved Mike Goldberg. I thought he was such a big part of the broadcast with Rogan.
Yeah. Well, let's
so I'm
wish
sad
him,
to see him go.
Let's wish him all our best. 'Cause
Yeah.
I get along with Goldie really good and really well, I should say. And I remember after my GSP fight, the second one, I should say, when I was depressed in my room eating pizza, he stopped in and,
Took some of your
wanted to
pizza and
check
left?
on me.
Oh.
I think the guy might have grabbed the slice. I'm not sure. But hey, listen, Goldie, all the best, man. We're going to miss you, dude.
Yeah, you were an enjoyable part of every UFC I've ever watched. So, good luck to you, buddy.